What's up, guys? It's Coach Gaglione here, and I am officially 1 month out, about 30 days, 29 days, something like that. By the time you're watching this this video, it'll be even closer, probably closer to 3 weeks out by the time you're watching this. So I'm really excited. It's 6 times the charm. This is the 6th bodybuilding show I've signed up for. The other 5 got canceled. So this is kind of like the last hurrah. I'm really excited. I have carbs in my system today, so I'm a little bit more chipper. I'm going to go over a little bit of like some of the exercises I'm doing to kind of pump up, if you will, before my posing routine. I want to try, again, just like with any contest, the training is going to get more specific as you get closer to the meet. So I'm going to go through a round of posing, but before that I'm going to kind of pump up. And one of the things that I'm considering when I have all the tanning stuff on and all that, you're going to be limited in options of what you can actually do. So I'm going to practice some things with some bands and some body weight, and we're going to take a look. So one of my priorities is getting my biceps pumped up. So I'm going to do that last, as well as like my chest and things like that. And then just, kind of going through some of the poses and stretches to kind of help open up my back for those lat spreads and things like that. So we're going to go through that. I'm going to start off just getting my heart rate up a little bit. I'm going to do some body weight squats. So I'm going to do these with my heels elevated. Depending on, it's going to be out of school, so I'm guessing there'll be some sort of like stair steps that I can kind of utilize. Something like this, but I just want to kind of get my quads warmed up. So, normally I would like lock out, but in this case I'm just trying to kind of keep tension on the muscle here. And I'd probably use some steps as well to kind of do some type of calf raise. So I'm going to kind of go over here and just kind of hold on to something. So I'll probably try to hold on to a wall. And just to kind of warm up my calves a little bit. If I could find a step at the school, I'm going to do the NPC. I think it's the New England Championship or East Coast, something like that. It's in Connecticut. It's New Haven, Connecticut. So I'm just going to go through some different exercises just to kind of warm up my lower body. Nothing too crazy. Now I'm going to start to work my hamstring a little bit, so that's been a priority for me. So I'm just going to use the band for this. Probably need a heavier band in the future, but this is what I grabbed for now. So I'm really trying to get the line to come out for those back shots. So I want to definitely warm that up and get some blood in there before the posing routine. Push-ups are always a great option because you don't really need any type of equipment. It's just your body weight. So I'm going to do some push-ups. Slight elevation here. I'm going to do a wider grip just to kind of stretch my chest. I normally don't do push-ups this wide. So since I'm trying to warm up my chest, I'm also thinking about pulling my hands together at the top, pulling my elbows together to get a good contraction. I'm going to actually grab one more device. I'll definitely bring this with the bands for the show, just to kind of help pump up my chest a little bit. And also what's nice about this, if I'm able to kind of wrap it around the pole, or even just kind of come here, it is going to kind of help mimic my most muscular pose. So a little bit more sport specific, if you will, if you consider bodybuilding a sport. I can also come up here, just going to warm up my shoulders and my bicep a little bit. So a lot of these movements look silly, but again, you just want to think about what's going to get you prepared for the activity you're doing. So if I was powerlifting, obviously warming up with the competition exercises with lighter weights is going to be a good idea. All right, so we're going to get into some curls and some triceps. This is going to be a big priority here. My arms is one of my kind of weaker body parts, so I'm just going to do some partials here to start. Maybe some rows, just to get some blood in the back. So I'm doing my rows with kind of the elbows out and getting a stretch in my back to help with the lat spread. Now I'm going to come here. So I guess I'm ready to grab the next band up next time, just to save myself a little time. And obviously a good old kind of band pull aparts, or depending on what I have access to, if I can find a pole, a tricep push down could be good. Good old band pull aparts. So these are really good, going to be a really good strategy for also opening up the back and stretching the chest. Getting my shoulder blades to move. So one of the things that's been really challenging in terms of bodybuilding when we're doing our lat spreads and relaxed poses, you really need to get the shoulder blades protracted and untucked, which is kind of like the opposite of powerlifting. So for 14 years, I've been pinning my shoulder blades down and back, and now I have to kind of do the opposite. So that's definitely been a challenge for me. So that's just some examples of some things. I feel pretty good. I'm not crazy. I don't have a crazy pump right now, but just for the sake of the video, we're going to get started. So right now I'm doing the solo. Coach Sean's not here today, but normally we do prosing practice on Saturday. This is Friday, so I might be a little bit spilled over because it's my high carb day. And then we always replenish on Friday, and then we practice kind of game day stuff on Saturday to kind of mimic the conditions of the meet. So kind of deplete through Sunday through Thursday, very low carbohydrate, high protein, moderate fats. And then today is a high carb day, lower fats, and moderate to low protein today, since carbohydrates are also muscle protein sparing. So we're gonna go through the routine. So we're gonna start with a relaxed pose. I'm going to work on sitting my legs, getting as wide as I can. Working on a new side relaxed position to help stretch my back out a bit. Been working on trying to get my hamstrings to pop a little bit more and get my waist a little smaller and back a little bit wider. So a lot of this is how you present yourself. So now I'm going to go through the front, the mandatory front poses. I like to set my legs first and try to get a good position so I can see the quads. I'm going to reach through. Now we're going to go to the front lat spread. There's the front double biceps before. Been working on getting the peaks to come out. Now we go to the side positions. This one's for Peter at Pit of Iron Gym. Going through my best side chest. Inside joke there for our friends at the pit. Peter won his class at the Long Island Championship last year, Masters competitor. Good friend. Oddly enough, my bench is my worst power lift, but chest is a good body part for whatever reason. I'll take it. Now we're going to go to side tricep position. I've been working on this with Sean Cody. A little bit of a unique style. Now we're going to the back poses. So all those years of deadlifting definitely paid off. So even though my waist is kind of blocky, all those 600 plus pound deadlifts made some good thickness and width and all the back work over the years. So now we're going to go into the back double bicep. Been working really hard to get this hamstring to pop out. Some days better than others. See how it looks today. Then we go to the back lat spread. Now we go back to the front. Then go to the ab and thigh pose. I'm going to start with this lead leg. Been really working on presenting my legs in a strong fashion, as well as getting my abs to be more conditioned. And now my favorite, most muscular. Let's see how it looks. And that's the posing routine, gang. I still got a couple weeks to practice. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, this has been a 5-year journey. If it's your first time stopping by, I've been as heavy as 340 pounds. I've been sitting between 198 and 200 this week. Down 140 pounds all time. I'm really excited. So I just want to show you guys what's possible with work. It's been a 5-year process. It's not a 21-day program. So I invite you to check out the links below. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe. Please support our channel. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, stay strong, and I'll see you soon.